Hello everyone. Okay, it is time for my planner to be shown to you guys, to be set up. I'm really nervous about it because, again, I keep saying it was like one of the biggest purchases that I've ever made. I will let you know how much it costs, I don't mind. But yeah, I'm going to show you it now. If you haven't already watched the unboxing video of when I first got this out of the box, I will put the video here. You might want to go and check that out just so you can go through and look at it step by step. But this is going to be me setting up the planner. So if I didn't do a life planner video because I knew I was going to get this new one, so I thought rather than just make you sit through it twice, I would just show you. But this is how my old life planner looked. It was A5 and it's the Carpe Diem ballerina one. It's quite stiff. You can see it's well used. And this is the remnants basically of everything that's left that's not coming over to my new planner yet anyway. It's gold hardware, which is my favourite, but you'll see that in a minute the new one isn't gold, so we'll see how I get on with that. But here it is. This is my new life planner. So just by comparison, it's a lot darker pink. It's the same size, but it's a lot slimmer on the width. It's going to be a lot chunkier, and I'll explain in a minute why that is. So this is the bubble tea planner from Louisa and Louisa. It is made in the UK, handmade, hand-stitched, leather. So the other one wasn't leather. It doesn't bother me. I didn't want leather particularly. It just happened to be leather, and it does smell very strongly of leather. If I was to purchase this again, or a planner again, I'd probably go with vegan leather because it's not, you know, for me, I am happy to have vegan leather. You know, I don't see any superiority in leather, and obviously it's going to be better for the environment, better for the animals if I don't do that. But obviously I'm also a meat eater, so I'm not a total hypocrite with that. So yeah, it's not important to me that it's leather, but I think in future I would probably go for vegan leather because there's so many good ones around. And I'm not a massive fan at the moment of how floppy this is. It's just a natural product, so it can't be helped, but I think I did like how sort of sturdy this one was. But we'll see how we get on. So again, I'll show you just quickly because there's a whole video of me unboxing it, but it has a scalloped spine with white stitching, silver hardware, and then on the inside we have got scalloped pockets, and there are 3 on the left side. Excuse my chair, you know what it's like. That one on the left there, a big one on the right, a scalloped pocket in the corner there. So when I got this, and in the unboxing video, I was a bit concerned about this sort of lump that was happening on the front of the planner here, and I was also a bit concerned about the way that this was cut. I spoke to Louisa and Louisa, they were really good. Emily contacted me and just let me know like that why those things were happening, etc, etc. But then I also did have a quite a loose ring for, obviously it was a brand new product. So this is a new ring. I sent the whole planner back, they were really good, and they sent this back to me. So I have now got this planner, which is really exciting. They also seem to have done something with the front, which means that this thing isn't sticking out anymore, which is really good. So I'm really looking forward to setting it up. It does have strings and rings, so I'm going to put notebooks at the back, and I'll figure out what I'm going to use those for at a later date. I didn't have the ones put in the front because I like to be able to see my like front section when I am going through my planner, and I'm going to open these rings once per month, and then anything that needs switching in and out probably shouldn't need switching in and out. And if I find that they do get looser quickly, then I'll probably start snipping the inserts to just lift in and out rather than to open and close the rings. But this whole planner with a discount, I think I had 10% discount, was £150. So I'm not expecting for these to be you know, coming loose and things like that. I'm hoping it's a quality product, and I'll keep you updated on that because I'm going to do monthly switch ups and things like that on how it works. So let's get started. I have transferred the things that I want to transfer over to this planner, and I will show you what they are, talk you through it and what I'm going to use it for, etc, etc. This chair's so noisy. It's because I'm on carpet. It hates to move around. So if I do like this, that's easiest. First thing I'm going to do is just put these notebooks in the back. They're just A5 notebooks from the Works or Home Bargains or wherever they were from. Hand stitched on this one, or maybe machine stitched, I don't know. I'm going to put 2 in the back. So that one looks like it's going there. And this one is going at the front. I might switch those back round again actually, because I'm not sure I like the gold and the silver, but I'm going to have to get used to that because everything I have is gold foil. Then up here on the front, I'm only going to take a couple of bits from my old planner. So I just wanted a planner, but I think I accidentally joined a cult, UKPA. I'm okay with this. So I'm going to put that up here. And then I have this gorgeous fox from Paper Show. That's old school, but she's gorgeous. So I'll pop her there. And then this is just packaging from Oh Darling Stationery, but I just think it's so pretty. So that's going to go in here. And then I have a pencil board from Simply Gilded, which I'm going to pop in there because I will want to use that rather than leaning on the leather and writing into it. And then a Happy Mail and some little bow stickers. I'm just going to put the front. This will probably change up regularly, but that's how I'm going to use that there. And then this Harriet Wright Designs one, I'm just going to pop there. So for now, and then this one will go in somewhere later on. So I am excited now to get things started. Actually, I think I'm going to put these post-its in this back pocket here, and I'll probably put, I don't ever want to put paper clips directly onto this leather because I don't want to indent it, but I will put that maybe there, but for now it's okay there, and we'll get cracking with the rest. Okay, so this is my wad of stuff that's going to be going into here. Now, I didn't know this when I first started planning, but you should never pull the rings apart. I've known this for a while now, so I'm okay. You need to use these buttons. So here it goes. Ooh, she's noisy. So I'm going to be popping things in here now and showing you what they are, etc, etc. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but I bought some frosted dividers, and they've got the first one's tabs at the top, which I'm going to get foil stickers for, and then the second set are down the side. So I've got 12 dividers. I think I've only got 7 in use for now, but here we go. Here's what I'm putting into my planner to keep myself organised. I'm not going to write in it today, I'm just going to show you what's in here, just set it up, and then I will do a monthly what I'm doing in my planner, probably a weekly, and I probably won't do a daily. I'll probably do that over on Instagram. So first things first, top header frosted divider, followed by Fluffy Angel Stationery Bambolina Vellum. Then, just because I liked the way this looked, I'm going to put my washi samples. It's just a piece of A5 paper, basically, with holes punched that I'm going to keep adding to, but I really liked the aesthetic of that. I liked the way it looked, so that's going there. I'll flip through this at the end. Come on. Okay, then I'm putting in this postcard. It says, "Being cozy is the best, just like you, am I right?" And this is from Catnip Studios. Do go and follow her on YouTube and Instagram, she's great. So that's just the first section, deco section. Then I'm going to go to my second divider, frosted glass, and I'm going to put this behind it, and it's a candle, and it says, girl, you need to calm the F down, because this is going to help me calm, it's going to help me organise my life, and it has done. So that's going there. I really like how that looks, and then sort of go on from there. I can and I will. This was a plump planner, I think. Could be wrong, but it's a postcard that I've just punched going in there. Then we have the yearly. So the yearly overview here. It's not got anything on the back, which is fine with me. Then we have a yearly sort of important dates. And this is just as it's kind of like a future log, I suppose, and then this is almost like a future log as well. So I'm going to put those in. Oh no, Theo's woken up. I'll go and check on him. Hang on. So, sorry about that. So yeah, these will both kind of be like the future log. This one folds out. But obviously I started using this in June, so there wasn't anything before then. And then perhaps these are key dates for this year, and then this will be recurring. I might use this as like, what do they call it? Perpetual calendar. So every January remember this, every February, etc, etc. So I might need more space, but we will see. And then on the, oh no, there's nothing on the back of that. And then we have a birthday tracker. So this is just for birthdays. I'm just adding to this as I go through the year. I have a few, lots in July. And then, yeah, I will add to those as we go through, but it just helps you feel organised, and having that at the front of the planner just really helps. Key dates, like what you're doing in August, what you're doing in September, like key things will be there at the front, so that's really handy to have. And then weekly. I don't have monthly in this because I've not felt I needed it yet. I might well do, I might change my mind. But I just feel like you're repeating information in your monthly and your weekly. And if you've got this with just key days, you don't really need a whole spread. So these here are by the way, if you see a printable, it's most likely from Printables for planners. And I go for the pink option. They have grey, and they have also a really minimalistic version as well. So do check them out if you like these Printables. They're really, really, really good value for money, so definitely recommend. This is my weekly, and they're undated, so I will go through and date them, but I'm going to put in 2 months at a time, because any more than that on your planner gets really bulky. And then anything that I need on top of that I can put in my future log for key dates. So it has trackers down here, so vitamins, I don't know, whatever you want on here to track for the entire month. And then you can have like a little monthly bit here which I fill in, anything you want down here. Weekly focus, weekly goals, to-do lists, and then a small box for each day. This is at a glance type thing, and I will have daily to-do lists in other places should I need to. But for now, this is enough for me. Writing down what I spend that week, anything we need to pick up from shopping that's out of the ordinary, and I'll get to shopping in a little while. And then other trackers just for that week. So for example, this big one here can be for things you do every single day of the month, whereas these little weekly ones, if any of the boys are on antibiotics or medicine, or the dog is, or something like that, then these just really work for week by week. And you can print this off as many weeks as you need, so 4 weeks or 5, and that's what I have. And I will go through and date that, but again, this video will be far too long if I go and do that. And on the last week, it also gets this little extra fold out and this big list here. So that is 1 month, and the next month I punched badly, but I'm still going to use it because I don't want to waste paper. So that will be August, but I'm not going to flip you through it because you've literally just seen it. It's just the same again, only that's 4 weeks because August is shorter. Okay, then another divider, so that's my weeklies. This then becomes, I've got 2 dividers here, but just because I love the way that this glossy clear like hard plastic divider looks over the top of this, which is from my Digital Dash from Planner Press subscription. So I love the way that looks. And this is my tracker, so anything that I'm tracking, sleep, well, I'll show you, but anything that I'm tracking goes here. So tracking sleep, and I've just added this little deco in because I think it's really cute. Some washi from Simply Gilded, and then my Bambolina lullaby sticker. So sleep tracking, again, I've done enough for 2 months. So June, in fact I've not done 4 months, haven't I? Yep. So I'll have July, August, September and October there, so that's set me up for a long time. Excellent. And then cleaning checklist. I printed myself a new one for my new planner. But essentially I love this because it breaks it down into daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly, seasonal and yearly tasks. So I'm going to do a bit of Pinteresting tonight and go and have a look at what people's, I mean, I know what I do on the daily and I know what I tend to do weekly, but monthly and seasonal and yearly and things like that. I'm just going to get some inspiration, and then it's great because you can just go along and tick off what you've done on the days of the week. Now, this bit's the only bit that kind of doesn't make sense to me because you'd have to print, you'd have to print one of these off monthly. Yes, you would, because week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. So once a month we would print that off, copy it over, but it's only one piece of paper, so that's easy done. Then we have shopping. So I forgot to put in the shopping list, but it doesn't matter. This is the A5 wide one. I bought the wrong one, so it doesn't quite fit, but it's fine. And it has pretty much everything you could want if you were going shopping. I've added a couple of extra regulars in our house, and obviously there's space for you to do that if you wish to do that. And then when you are going to write your shopping list, you can go through it all and check you've not forgotten anything obvious, which just really helps, because when you think, oh, what do I need, I can't think, and then you forget something, it's really handy. And all these little extras are just going to help you keep yourself organised. Then I have my weight loss chart, here my period tracker, which again I haven't started properly because I'm just setting up in my new planner, and then some diet stuff that I'm doing, so that's all going in there. Then this is one of my favourite bits, another divider followed by some vellum, and it's gold but it's black on the back, and then this Happy Mail foil sticker on this gorgeous paper that was from Snail Mail by Jodie. And then we have online purchases. So I was really bad, I don't know about you, but I would buy something or online or from a D-stash or anything like that, and then forget that I bought it, and then not keep track on like what's actually arrived. So I'm going to now try, this was last written in June because I stopped using this because my new planner had arrived, and then obviously I sent it back, so there's been like a month, nearly 2 weeks, 3 weeks break between the planners, but I've put plenty of those in so that we can keep an eye on what I'm spending. It's the date you ordered it, what you ordered, whether you paid it or not, whether you've had a shipping notification, and whether it's received. So again, just these little things that it'll take seconds to do, but if you do it regularly, everything in your life is really organised. And when I get to the point where everything in this is filled in, it's like, oh, well, what am I going to do now? Because you know what, you have everything organised. It's great. Next, we are still on the top dividers. I got this from Paper Sure. This was a freebie, and it's a Black Lives Matter illustration, and I just put here, learn, educate, ally, and I made it into a dashboard because I liked it. You can get, it's kind of off centre, but it's because I made it. You can get the stickers of this sent to you, or die cuts as well with orders, so definitely check that out. It's gorgeous, but you can print it off yourself if you join the Facebook group. It's on there. Okay, next, this will be my PR section. So I PR for quite a few shops. If you want to see some codes and discounts and etc, I have them all on my Instagram, so feel free to go and check those out. But this is how I keep track of my PR work. So this is just a normal like planner, not particularly set for PR, so I will show you how I changed that. But this was a paper share postcard, and I just stuck a little post-it note that says things to do on the back, and I'm just going to pop that in here. But essentially I put the days of the month on here, anything specific that's happening in each week. So if, like, for example, now paper show is closed, so I would make a note, paper show closed, when it opens. If there's any big sales on, if there's any special promotions, new releases and things like that, just so I can know what's coming up. I cover those up with stickers, and I can't remember what I put on these. I put something though. Oh, I know. I covered it up and I put my code there, and then the actual benefit of using the code, so what the discount was and whether or not I got a sampler. So I used that there. I don't know if I can show you. Let's see. Where's my old one? Let's see if I got it available. Did I take it out? That's weird. No, is it there? Maybe I took it out. Apologies. This was my old one, so it's all over the place. Oh no, here. Okay, so the oh no, this was my code system. Yeah, I forgot I'd done this. I'm glad I saw that again. So they were my codes, and then it's pretty self-explanatory because 10 is 10%, 15 is 15%, plus a sampler. So I don't get samplers for all shops. This code's now changed though, so don't use that one. It's now Holly 15. And then I have a colour code system down here. You can't see that now on the screen. Down here, so that I can stick stickers on and know what's going on there. So that's what I used for it. That makes sense now. My old one's in bits. I've just ripped it all apart to set the new one up. So that's what I will do there. Then we have the weeks of the month. So week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. And every day I will write down what I have done for each shop. And I also, on the back, separate this into however many shops that I'm PRing for at that time, and then do a bit more detailed, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube. And I liked how the top corners are cut off, so you can find the pages really easily. So I really like that. I'll do a really quick flip through at the end so you can see everything. And then the back page is important, so anything in particular. And again, I change that. Again, I can't remember what to, but I do change that. And then I leave my to-do list there. So that's PR, and I've done 2 months again. So I've done August as well as July. And then we have another, in fact I'm going to need some more dividers to put under here, but it's okay. I will do that before I close it up in a minute. YouTube trackers, YouTube planners, so for content that I'm planning, videos, oh, I never put that in my PR section, hang on. This is why I can't close the rings until I'm absolutely certain what I'm doing. And what I'll probably do actually is snip that, so let me do that now. I've seen people do this before when they have ring planners and they don't want to keep opening and closing. So like for this that will move a lot, you just snip. And then without, obviously, if that was closed, it would then just fold in, but it's open so it's fine. Okay, so this in here, and all the rest of those in there as well. And I'll show you actually really quickly. I'm a pain. This one is 4 weeks, so you can get the 4-week or the 5-week, and it comes with both when you order from the website. So really gorgeous little site for printables if you are able to print. Another divider. I'm going to want some more pictures to put behind these, but yes, we were on YouTube Planner. So it has the title, keywords, the category, how long it is, which I can never tell until the end, description, anything you might need, what you want to talk about. You can tick through the process, where you've advertised it, any links, etc. In here I put in where I need to put cards. So for example, if I said now, I'll put in a link to a video where I showed where all these dividers were from, then I can put in there what time into the video it is, so that when I'm editing I don't have to watch it all through. And they're double-sided, so there's like loads there, enough for a month as well. So, and then the rest of the dividers that I'm not yet using because I haven't yet figured out what's going to go in those. So I think that's it. I am going to be adding, oh, that's my boys, my husband, it's just fallen off the shelf. I am going to be adding this, but I can't bring myself to punch it actually yet, so I probably won't put that one in. But I like this keep on planning one, so I might put that somewhere and punch that. But yeah, it'll have notebooks at the back. The post-it notes here, I'll probably insert some bits and bobs into there. And then all the bits that we need up here. So I know that I'm going to have to print some inserts out, but I think I'm going to snip those, cut them and put them where I want them so that I don't have to keep opening and closing these rings. So before I close them, is there anything else in here that I want to transfer over? Quarantine bucket list was a cute one, but it's not quarantine anymore, so I don't need that. These dividers were lovely. That is how I put things in for, I have those stickers for the months of the year. These are Planner Shop PR discounts that I do want to take, but I need to update it because my Lily Blossom Designs one is now wholly 15. I've got another one for, there's a new Harriet Wright Designs PR team, so and I also have a code, I will have a code for designing a lifter, so yeah, I'm going to take that and put that somewhere. And then yeah, these were my PR, that's what I used that section for, whether I'd ordered the PR pack yet. Good shout. Okay, and then, oh, these are just like little, as I was testing out stickers, and that's my little PO. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else. That's ones that I never filled in because I just waiting for my new planner. Note paper. Yeah, I'll put some note paper in. This was my Animal Crossing planner. I think I am going to take, I'm going to print another one of these out now that my villages are a little bit more secure. Now I have my ideal villagers. So I will have an Animal Crossing section. And then these are just so yeah, I'll take those notes pages and this little pocket. May. It's been a while. So that's my old one. Let's get it all in. I'm so excited to see how it looks. I haven't put them in yet because, like I said, I don't want to be opening and closing these all the time. So there was YouTube. Then let's have like ideas or like brain dump type section, which will be all these papers. Here, that might be too many actually. Although it is a chunky planner, I think it can cope. So chunky rings. Because I'll just rip those out most likely once the tasks are done. And then we have left, I'm going to have a school section for my son. And then who knows what those other two will be. And then this little sort of Ziploc wallet majiggy that did have the May freebie from the Plump Planner, and it has my little Happy Mail stickers, which I don't need anymore, so get rid of those. Start fresh. It's like a little fresh planner for myself on like that. So hang on, if it's closed, I think I want it closed near the top, so that way. Okay, am I closing? No, because I'm going to put this in where I want it, and then I'm going to have to go and fix it, but because this is coming out, I'm going to test out the whole snippety snip situation and see if it works. Oop. I need to get myself some cute little scissors that I can store in, perhaps in that Ziploc, some just little ones. Okay, I'm going to close it now. Do we look good? Tight rings? Yes. So, here we have her. Here she is. Oh, I love it. I love it. So, flip through time and then I'll pop this when I get to PR. So, we have, it's gorgeous, I love her. So, vellum, washi samples, cute little postcards to give me a little pep in my step. Girl, you need to calm the F down. I can and I will. Overview of the year, which I will go through tonight and tick off where we are up to. Key dates and future log, which again we'll get all filled in. Birthday tracker, cute, another divider. And what I'll do when I get my digital dashes, I will just snip and add in pictures and images to go behind these as and when, and I can swap them out. This is going to be July's weeklies, which is 5 weeks, and then that's August. So, yep, August. Then here we have all my tracking information. So, as I said before, I love the way this looks. Little deco thing there. Sleep tracker, which I'm going to have to start halfway through July. August, September and October's in there. Cleaning checklists. Shopping lists. Weight loss charts, diet information, blah blah blah. Period tracker, etc, etc. Happy mail. With this gorgeous acetate and then this card. So all my online purchases, and that will just go on and on and on. It's good to have reference from a while back, so these go from like April, so I have to fill in the rest of June and July's when I get a second. Then we have PR, so we will put it at the end of this, I think. So this is my weekly section for, in fact no, I'll put it at the front. So we'll have that, and then the idea is that this just slots in. Oh, that's fine, I can definitely live with that, save my rings. PR, so week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, little Dutch door type things, and then we also have August. Then we come to my YouTube planners, which I'm going to sit down and do tonight. I have a toddler free afternoon evening this weekend, so exciting. This will be, what did I say? School for Grayson. So anything that I need to know for school, I'll probably do a specific insert on that, like key dates, non-uniform days, when I've got to take money in, things like that, because I just can't be forgetting those important things. And then brain dump / notes. What is that? PR pack. Oh, this was yeah, this is good because this is my brain dump. I wanted to create a freebie, not a freebie. I wanted to create an insert that had for each of the shops that I PR for, the code, the discount details, the freebie, whether or not you get a freebie if you use the code, and then the details of the requirements. So how long are you on the PR team for? Do you need to do Facebook posts, Insta posts, YouTube videos, how many per week, and all those things, just to keep track on the teams that I'm in. So I want to create that PR insert, so that was in there as an idea for me to create, so I will try and do that. What's that? Oh, this is my digital dash stuff. Scruffy is this, I've scribbled that in so quickly, but that's what this section is for. And then when we come to the back, we have 3 more sections available. This gorgeous little Ziploc which I can put things in, and then 2 notebooks. I might be tempted to put washi samples in one. Have I got a plain one? No, I'll not then. Leave in the comments what I can use these for. What shall I use them for? I might actually have, do you know what I might do? Have like a Grayson and a Theo, my 2 sons, like funny things that we did, like little memories, pictures, and then at the end of each year, take them out and keep them in the memory books. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. That is a really cute idea. So one will be for Grace and one will be for Theo, just so I can make a little note of things that they do, because big things go on Facebook, little things like something that's funny that they say or whatever would be nice to put in there. Post-it notes, and then nothing in there for now, but it's brand new, so there's time. And that, my lovely planner people is how it looks. I don't think we could fit much more in her without her being really bulky, but I have a very big like section for let's put this here. Yeah, I've got a really big section for notes, so I could take some of those out if I wanted. But now that she is fuller, I kind of wish this was a bit tighter. This strap, it's a bit baggy, look. There's not really that much need for that. It could easily like have an inch taken off, you see. But maybe, I don't know. I think this planner, to be fair, the design did have more strings on this side, so perhaps if you have more notebooks. But the rings definitely couldn't hold much more, so maybe I'll just stuff the back and the front. But that is how she looks. She is going to be keeping me organised forever for the price of her. I love it. I do love it. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your ideas if you think there's anything I've missed, something glaringly obvious. I might do a self-care section, but really, do I actually do that? I don't actually do it. I advocate it. I think everyone should, but I feel like it would just be a section that got neglected in my planner. But yeah, I love this. I love this. I love this. So I'm gonna go and take pictures of her now and leave you with hopefully an idea to do something similar. This is an expensive planner, don't get me wrong, but I got to where I've got with this sort of organisation with a Carpe Diem, which was I think £20 however many years ago, and you can get them on D-stashes. You can do whatever size you want. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't even have to be printables. You can do all of this by hand if you want, use it like a bullet journal, but do organise yourselves if you feel like you need it. I will be doing updated videos on this. I'll be setting it up with the stickers along the top headers and the side headers. And yeah, I love her. She's cute. I love it so much. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's long, I'm sorry, but I wanted to just show you how I'm using it. And the only thing that I don't have, which I can probably make shift, hang on, is a pen loop. It doesn't have a pen loop. I thought I did, so I have some pen loops that you can attach. So let's see. Do I have one to hand? Oh, I have this ugly one. I don't want to use that. This one, that won't suit it, but I do have the same kind of thing that I can add on. So I'm going to go and do that now. And then put some pictures up on Instagram. It was such a shame that it's missing a pen loop. Why did I think it had one? It would be really cute. Maybe even to add to like this floppy strap. But yeah, I'm not going to use this because I don't particularly think it's the cutest, but you could, something like this, you know, you can just slide on and then your pen can sit in there. I like this, but it's not the vibes I'm going for right now. So yeah, okay, I'm going to get off and admire my planner, and hopefully it helped you guys. So have a happy and healthy week, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.